Donna Fatigato is a wellness expert with over 4 decades of experience in this field. She just came out with 4 new books that are geared towards helping kids learn the importance of eating healthy, being healthy, and relaxing their mind as well too. Books are called Bucky and Daisy Moody Adventures, Health and Wellness, Exercise, Relaxation, and Eating Healthy. Donna, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me, Rudy.
So let's go ahead and talk as far as the ages. When should we be introducing kids to the idea of exercising and eating healthy and taking care of themselves?
Well, they naturally start doing it at an early age at their learning years of exercise, right? Because they start to crawl. So, we can actually even go back as adults as, doing some of those basic things when we began our life. So they start to crawl, then they start to walk, and they learn how to jump. So, really right from the get-go. And as far as eating, we introduce them to, flavors of baby food. They first taste the sweet potatoes or those bananas, and you see their faces and they light up, and keeping them to eat healthy foods, colorful foods throughout their life right from the beginning is where it begins, obviously.
What inspired you to write these books?
What inspired me to write these books, I actually wrote the books before I became a nana. I'm not a grandma, I'm a nana. Not a Donna, but that's okay. I'll be called grandma, I'll be called whatever, because it doesn't matter. I just embrace the blessing of having that beautiful granddaughter in my life. But what inspired me was I have worked with hundreds of personal training clients and thousands of group fitness participants. And I thought, if we can get people, if we could get the younger generation and start from the beginning, we will be so much better as a society. So I actually wrote the books, and then I had manifested Bucky and Daisy. I had drawn, and I'm not an artist by any means, but I drew Bucky and Daisy in all my folders when I was like in junior high. And I just came up with them. And I thought, oh my goodness, I wrote these books, Bucky and Daisy. So that's how they came about.
Let's talk a little bit about what is in each of them, and then maybe some tips for parents that can help their kids along the way. Eating healthy. As adults, it's holiday time. There's lots of cookies, a lot of parties. There's a lot of temptations for adults. And then that may trickle down to our kids as well too. Especially, this time where people are bringing more treats around the house and people are baking a lot more. How do we help kids to eat healthy, especially during these winter months here?
Well, be creative with, with your children as far as, again, think about eating colorful. And I'm not talking about M&Ms or Skittles. I'm talking about colorful food. So for instance, maybe make Grinch skewers. So you put a green grape, and then you put a strawberry on top, and you top it off with a marshmallow. It looks just like the Grinch. So just be creative with your food. We had talked a little bit earlier before this, and you talked about the pizza, and if you're going to have pizza with your children, encourage them to have like a little side salad with it. Okay, so this way you're still enjoying the slice of pizza, and maybe add the vegetables on it too. Why not? Broccoli is a great way to teach children about eating healthy, because broccoli, I always say to the children, broccoli is like, look at it. It's big and it's strong, just like a tree, and it flowers and it's beautiful and it just continues to grow. And that's what we want our bodies to do, right?
Let's talk a little bit about exercise, especially here in the winter months. It's very easy to just watch your holiday movies, curl up on the couch, and not maybe get that exercise that you might wait until March or April of next year. What can families do and teach their kids about exercising?
Going back to the basics of when they were little, even as a family, at the couch, standing up and sitting down, making a game of it. That right there is going to encourage them it's going to get their heart rate up. They're going to have some strength training, and it'll be fun. Also, just like on the counter, doing some push-ups, or, just anything you could really think of. Even the relaxation part of it. I know we're talking about exercise, but you can make the relaxation incorporated with the physical activity. So, you can do some cardio, some jumping, and then you could say, okay, now let's breathe and relax. Let's go on to the next one. Let's incorporate what they want to do. You have to ask the children first what they want to do. Let's play a game. What is your thought process? What can you think of? Let them be creative. and then just go from there.